Hello and Happy New Year. This is Patrick with Royas, and today I'll be teaching you how to use the animation player and create some basic animations in Godot. So as you can see here, I've got just a very basic 3D scene with a directional light, a camera 3D, a ground plane, and a cube. So first off, I'm just going to go and create an animation player, and then I'm just going to child the cube to the animation player. This isn't required, but I find it's nice to keep it tidy like this. And then you can click on your animation player and you'll see that there's this animation thing down here. You can click and open that up. Click animation, new, and I'm just going to make an animation called rotate. Rotate. Okay, so now there's a few ways to rotate this cube in this animation we've created. So the first way we could go and do rotation track. So click the plus here, rotation track, or we could go to the cube and you'll see that there's these keys here. We can just go to the cube, find the rotation, and click the key. And now we've got this window, create new track for property rotation and insert key. So I'm going to create a reset tracks as well, and I'm going to click create. So the reset thing will make a reset animation, which will just set it back to our default rotation. Okay, so now I've got this rotate animation, and right now it's doing nothing. Perfect. So now I'm just going to make this animation 2 seconds long. And then at 1 second, it's going to be rotated to 180 degrees. And I'm going to click the key again. And that creates this keyframe here. So we can play. And now it rotates 180 degrees in 1 second. And then the next second, it just stays still. So now at this 2 second part, I'm just going to set this to 360 degrees, hit the key again, and now we've got another keyframe here. And so it's going to just rotate entirely around in 2 seconds. Now you can go here and click this animation looping thing. So it'll loop the animation. And so when you play this animation in your game, it'll just keep looping until you tell it to play something else. All right, let's create another animation. And I'm going to just call this up and down. And the cube's just going to move up and down. So I'm going to go back to the cube and I'm going to press the key and click create. And then I'm going to make this 2 seconds as well. And then at half a second, I'm going to have the Y position be at 0.25. And then at 1 second, it's going to be back at 0.5. And then at, oh, whoops, didn't hit the 0.5. And then 1.5 seconds, I'm going to have it at 0.75. And got to remember to hit the key. And then at 2 seconds, it's going to be at back at 0.5. So let's play this animation. Nice. And we got to turn back on the looping. So it just keeps looping it. Perfect. So now let's go and check our reset track. And you'll notice that it automatically added the position to our reset track. So we can reset the position as well instantly by just calling this reset animation track. So now we've got these 3 animations: the rotate, up and down, and reset. So now I'm going to go to my animation player and I'm going to set the current animation to be rotate. And I'm actually going to go to my rotate animation and do autoplay on load. So this is going to automatically play this animation when the game loads. And it's just going to keep looping like that. Okay, so now I am going to go and make a script. So I'm going to teach you how to play different animations through code. So let's go here, new script. I'm going to call this cube animation controller. All right, now to change the animation tracks, it's going to be fairly simple. I'm just going to get rid of this ready function. It's not really needed here. And I'm going to say if input dot is pressed key dot u, then we're going to change the animation track. So it should go from rotating to going up and down. So I'm going to go string name up and down is equal to new string name and then up and down. This string here has to match the name of our animation track that we created here, capitals and all. So make sure that they're identical. Okay, so now that we've got our string name, you can just go play up and down. And there you go. So now let's go and run this and see if it works. So it's rotating, I'm gonna press U, and it's going up and down. But as you can see, it's still kind of like angled and it's not perfectly aligned. So what we can do first is call the reset animation first. So what we'll do is go string name reset is equal to new string name reset. Ah, wow. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is go play reset, and then we're gonna go and actually cue up and down. So reset isn't a looping animation, so when it finishes, it's gonna go and play the next animation in the queue, and so we're just gonna add up and down to the queue. So let's go back to Godot and try that out. Okay, we're rotating, I'm gonna press U, and boom, it's now perfectly aligned with our original rotation. All right, so now you know how to play animations, cue animations, and create your new own animations in Godot. If you'd like a more in-depth tutorial on the animation system in Godot, please let us know in the comments. Awesome, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.